all in one piece. We had to train this in increments. So at first we might just reward him for taking 1 or 2 steps in the right direction, and gradually we decrease the parts where we were targeting him to until he would offer the behavior that we wanted, because he knows, oh, if I continue this way, eventually I'll get a click, and eventually I'll get my food. The click you're hearing is called a secondary reinforcer. We use it just to take a picture and mark the time where he's doing the behavior correctly. We're not fast enough to get their food there in time for him to know, oh, I'm doing this right, like when you're training your dog. So we use the click as the secondary reinforcer and his food as the primary reinforcer, just so that we can continue training and we can have a high rate of criteria. So we're going to pick up his blue cones here and let him continue on his yellow lap. We're going to switch it up on him.
So we started to use that same target to direct where he goes.
So he's supposed to cross over the middle and go around the outside of the cone. And as he loops back around, he will cross over the middle again and loop around. And continue in the figure 8 pattern until the color of the cone changes or we give him food. We've been working on this behavior probably for 8 weeks. And it took a little time to get the targeting down and then to gradually increase our criteria for him. You can see as he approaches the cone, he is clearly looking at the cone and making a decision. Do I want to go left or right? If he makes the wrong decision, we just won't reinforce that, and we'll try and get him back on the right path with the target. He does make mistakes.
What if you put 1 yellow one and 1 blue one?
We don't like to confuse our chickens. We keep it simple. Eventually with time you probably could add in other cones and get more behaviors. We just decided to stick with 2. And if he is really on top of things, we should be able to switch the cones back. It was still blue, there's yellow. And he'll make a decision to go back around and go back to his yellow track. Hey buddy. So it shouldn't matter what order that we do them in. Does anyone have any questions about Jamal on his little cone game? We don't want to confuse him because that contradicts the behaviors we're asking for, so no. Alright, well we're going to introduce our next chicken, who's also black silky, J Squared, and his game.
Using sometimes the target to help her to get started. Once she goes, she usually finishes the whole thing.
Welcome to